Plains of the Dragon. Beneath the Dragon's Eye. According to the ancient texts, it would seem that time is composed of 7 eras. The cycle of dragons, when these lizard kings ruled the world. The cycle of ice, when frost and snow covered all the realms. The cycle of nature, when the law of the jungle was the only law. The cycle of the gods, when the gods of good and evil faced each other to gain control of the universe. The cycle of the sword, when brother fought brother on the battlefield. The cycle of sorcery, when the lords of magic with their spells and incantations were in control of creation. And finally the cycle of shadows, when darkness covered the entire world. Although scholars are in disagreement as to what the current cycle is, some believe that we are in the middle of the cycle of the sword, while others believe that we are at the dawn of the cycle of dragons. There is one thing for which all the sage ones agree. There is one constant that repeats itself in each cycle. War. This 87th day of the Phoenix of the year 1023 after the War of Knowledge, the Templars of Orion, god of good and time, are assaulting the castle of Esvir, fortress of the Zulmar, the Templar of Zul, the Dark Lord. Under the reign of Baron Charles D. Miller, for many days now, the Zulmar have resisted to the invasion, so in what seemed like an act of desperation, the Templars of Orion have ignored the rules of war and launched an attack in the middle of the night. Was it an attempt to take the Zulmars by surprise? Or was there another design behind this maneuver? From atop his ivory tower, the Dark Baron watches his troops repel the armies of King Claude III, despite the vain and futile attempt to take the castle by surprise. Vain, since the Baron expected such a move. Futile, because even if they had the element of surprise on their side, the forces of Claude III could never take the castle. The Templars of Orion will be defeated before the dawn, and if they knew what is being prepared, they would quickly run and hide to the very end of Khosar. Are you ready for the ceremony, mage? The Templars are already trying to take the second hill. All is ready for my incantation, my lord. Once you take your place, we will be able to begin. I am still surprised that you agreed to offer me your services. Don't you feel guilty to be betraying your ruler? Claude III is not my ruler. I may have taken residence in his realm, but my only sovereign is magic. As you well know, the adepts of the arcane arts receive a very warm welcome when they visit the Empire. They are not much more appreciated in the realm, but they seem to inspire enough fear so that Claude III and his allies leave them in peace. Oh, come on. To be fair, we have not burned anyone at the stakes in almost 100 years. At least, not anyone simply accused of witchcraft. But don't worry, the Dark Lord knows how to reward his allies. I guarantee you that after tonight, you won't have to worry about the priest of Zul ever again. Then, may the ritual begin. And may Zul take pity on all those who would dare oppose you. I don't mean to give offense, Commander, but should we not use our catapults and other siege engines? Sadly, although it might help our troops in their assault, it could also doom our allies. Our allies? These are nothing more than charlatans who try to profit from our grim reputation. Everyone knows that the shadow demons are only a myth. There are no shadow demons. Wrong, Lieutenant. Our allies are not figures of myths and legends for those who know where to look. Believe me, even if they are only half as good as their reputation suggests. They are already inside the castle, ready to infiltrate the tower. Our army is mostly made up of farmers, led by a handful of Templars and a score of centaurs serving as our cavalry. So those charlatans may be our only hope, and as the poem says, fall like night upon their foes. Well, for this night, we share the same foes. Enough waiting, Dragon Master. May the ritual begin, and may the terror petrify the hearts of our enemies. Beneath the eye of the dragon, beneath the eye ancestral, by the great powers, by the might total, may the arcane energies, forces primordial, be transmitted to you through this crystal, impregnated during 6 moons of the essence vital, of great green dragons, of colossal lizard royal, by the prime mage, the sorcerer magistral, beneath the eye of the dragon, beneath the dragon's eye. Halt, demon. Suggestive Magius, Chak! Demon? But how does he know? And where did the dragon go? Fool! Now that I have the might of a tyrant lizard, I will be the master of all that I survey. Forgive me, master, but you forget that when it concerned dragons, I am the master. Damn traitor! No! Congratulations, demon. Not many had the privilege to witness a suggestion ritual. Suggestion? All this was nothing more than a suggestion spell? Why? Why? All this masquerade only to eliminate the Baron? My reasons are my own, demon. Now leave while you still can. So, there never was any dragon, master? Possibly. But I never said that the dragon was part of the suggestion spell. Despite the Baron's fall, the armies of Zul were victorious at the Battle of Vesvir, so the frontier between the realm and the Empire would remain unchanged. The mage Dlanor Arigalam Wraith, master of the Dragon Circle, went back to his study of witchcraft and the arcane arts in the comfort of his tower of sorcery. The troops of Claude III were marked with the symbol of Zul and were sent to work in the iron mines. As for the shadow demons, well, it is nothing more than a myth. There are no shadow demons.